performers. It was him and Adams sort of leading the charge early on, but you could use more. Right, you could use that standout performance. You certainly had moments for a lot of different people over on the Apeks side, and we will be hopping on into Ancient now. But you know, some highlights. Sausalito obviously had some monstrous rounds. jkaem felt like had some monstrous rounds. Sense as well. I don't think the numbers were as eye-popping, but the space he was taking was such a problem for Movistar to deal with.
Check out the CT setup.
4B, no mid presence. If this goes donut, they're in a lot of trouble.
Good luck, Adams.
It looks like it's going donut. Godspeed. Adams mollied up. They're so ready for him to get the smoke out early, and well, he's going to swing, but it's a bit of desperation. They might just leave him alone. They could just go past. They'll do even better than that. It's just a speed bump en route to this bomb plant. And Sausalito sends the car careening off the speed bump and in towards this bomb. Going on down. Numbers punched in. Still mid presence in the form of Sense means that they're going to be comfortable. Nothing's coming donut. That allows them to play this post plant. It's all just about the straight up fight. Sedona gets the first though. Here come the players out of Temple. A main player needs to come out. Needs to help them. The flashbangs are good. This time they're being well deployed. Sense was trying to get in around behind. Oh, it works. It works. It makes it a little tough to actually defend the bomb. davvg going to take advantage of that to get on. But now they pulled him off. Now they pulled him off. Now he's not got the time. Now he's not got the chance. davvg knows that this round is lost, and he will be lost with it.
Very similar to the CT Vertigo pistol for Movistar. Whoever's doing the preparation and then deciding their pistol rounds he's got his head in his hands at the moment because he's got it wrong twice, hasn't he? 2 stacks in the wrong direction. Not a lot you can do there. Not a lot you can do. Some fine shooting on a couple of those Movistar players, Dodo especially, but very out of position. And now an eco to follow. 1 flashbang. That's on Just. He's going to yeet that one over mid at some point. Given how far back jkaem is, I'm not sure this flash is going to catch him too well anyway.
Feels like we're just waiting. We're playing the waiting game right now, right?
I don't think they're going to go. Kakani has just cleared B. So the bomb should have headed that way.
Oh, they hear Sense. They hear Sense. Is that cause they're going. jkaem cam. 1, 2. Knox here as well. Cleanup on aisle mid. Clean as you like.
Doesn't get better than that. Hang on to these Mac 10s as well. Kakanita's got a good B spawn. They could go fast in towards Jaguar. That can work well on the Mac 10s. Just play with pace and try and make it awkward. Check out the CT side. 2 players only with head armor. Let's keep tabs on that because that could make a big difference in some of these duels. Alright. How are we going to open? 0 A start for Movistar. 3 in mid. They're very intent in fighting for this control. And Kakanita's gone up B on his own with a Mac 10.
Just timing up ramp, and then he withdraws. He gets what he wants. He gets the 5v4 and says, okay, that's enough. I'll leave. Look at the rotation it's pulled. You've got somebody potentially poking in towards A. If STYKO gives this a look, he'll find no one in defense. Movistar's in a bit of panic. They have to spread back out. They don't know where the heck this is coming from. They're wondering why Sausalito hasn't just taken the space. And now, STYKO's in Temple. How do you even deal with this? Donut player under pressure. Like, what do you read if
They've
you're
lost
Movistar?
both bomb sites. They don't have anything. And they don't have Donut either. Nowhere on the map is in Movistar control.
They just can't kill STYKO. Finally does, but yeah, this round's over. Bomb's elbow, so maybe there's a bit of time to play back into it, but apparently there's just a bit of time for Apeks to hunt these up.
This is the definition of a non-starter, isn't it? At what point in this round did Movistar think, we've got a chance?
Oh, davvg's flanked. Did they miss him? Ring around the rosy right now.
No way.
Oh my goodness. This feels like a sequence from a Pink Panther movie. And
no!
Oh, Now footsteps. Hold on. There's the chance for this to
No
be no.
way.
Okay. Yeah, that legitimately felt like a sequence from a Pink Panther movie. If you played da-dun, 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 as they're just looping around each other, not seeing anything. Astounding.
God. Well, this movie script isn't going great, is it? I don't even know what you discuss after a round like that.
Guys, hold angles. Like, look at things. I don't know. That was such a weird one.
It looked like...
I mean, I understand the initial kill, especially because it's with a MAC-10. You're over-rotating. You're anticipating that's just a straight B hit, because that is what most teams would do. If a player rocks up ramp and gets a kill with a MAC-10, most of the time, there's at least 2 more players behind him following. But because Apeks then just hit the pause call, it's just like, you can tell their brains are just breaking on the multikill side.
The thing that confused me the most, actually, is that they didn't commit to a stack on that CT side. They spent the whole round in transition between the bomb sides. And they just needed to pick. Right. Well, stern discussion, stern words, mapped down, as we've mentioned. There is absolutely a reality where the loser of this series plays a Virtus Pro for elimination later today. So, you can't mess around. You can't leave anything on the table in these qualifiers.
They're toying with him. They're toying with him. Now the double push down mid. There's nothing to it. I mean, we didn't expect too much from this round, but it's just the manner in which these kills are coming in. It looks so casual for Apeks, right? They're just sprinting around, having a laugh with the lads, and killing everybody.
Can do no wrong.
He just flanked down. Sonoda's like, maybe I found it. Oh, nope. Yeah, he's up mid. He's through mid. Yeah, sure. Okay. Just is going to get shot in the back of the head here. Oh, okay. All right. Sense actually bungles it. Oh, Sense really bungles it now because STYKO's gone down as well. Gun picked up. These kills are money. And now it's around. Hold on. Things have just gotten very interesting indeed. nawwk is isolated.
No!
This is so weird. jkaem's not in position to do anything about this bomb. If he just sticks it, I don't even know if jkaem gets here in time for the 10-second defuse. jkaem can rotate ramp. The bomb's very aggressively planted for ramp. Does he know the spam angle? Does he know how wide it's planted? I mean, they can't win the round. Just doesn't have a kit. This is such a disappointing round now for Just. A kit is the difference between a win and a loss here, but jkaem knows he secured it. That was a 1v5. That was a 1v5. That is the ace, but it is not the clutch, Alan.
I don't know how to feel about that. It's quite incredible. I mean, Apeks... I mean, they looked nonchalant, maybe is the word, in a lot of these rounds. They went clearly too far there in the end. I guess we need to look at it at face value. It's a tremendous attempt. It's a lot of economic damage. Granted, Apeks have so much money that they can still buy a bit of time here. But couple rounds down the line, we might be looking at that and saying Apeks let too much slip. Now we need Movistar to convert a gun round. 2 early entries, mid in their possession. Looking good.
The thing about that as well is that's just like that is a mentality changer, right? You were getting bullied even in that round. Everybody's losing a fight, getting shot in the side of the head, or just getting straight deleted by a peek, and then suddenly, one man tears them all asunder. It's a confidence breaker for Apeks. It's a confidence builder for Movi. That's a nice kill. And that may have just changed the complexion of this game entirely. They still don't play it. Do they anticipate this? Yes, they do. And this could be the round back on. Bomb's been shown. 50 seconds. They're still rotating mid. Ooh, but at this time, Movistar are calling the bluff. They're calling the bluff. The bomb's rotating back around because Adams has seen enough. Oh, no. Mopos pulls off the angle with the op. Ooh, back on it. Back on it. Just in the nick of time. That could have gotten real bad. 30 seconds. Damage for nawwk is valuable. A bomb plant is better. And it seems, based on this posturing, like a bomb plant's going to be allowed. Maybe. Adams can punish it. He activates. He's too slow. He's hesitant to do it. Doesn't want to make a mistake. Thought it was a bait. So in order to avoid giving up the round, he'll wait for his teammates. Oh, and Nock's getting active. Alan.
I don't know. There's a smoke to go on the bomb. This is...
They have one kit.
This is still very difficult.
It's the AWP. Has to be Mopaz who gets on it. He's going to do so. Oh, but damage on. Nock just wanted the kill and he gets away. Not going to be able to take the round. It's good damage, though. It's a bomb plant. It's not the worst thing in the world for Nock.
It's not. But life in Movistar. Clean opening. Won the fight for mid control. And from there, they always had a fairly firm grasp on that round in my eyes. The work left to do. Money starting slowly to come down for Apeks. They keep getting plants, though. Money for days. Let's focus on the here and now. Freebie start for Movistar. Adams with just in mid. Kill through the smoke. That is brutal. And is he feeling like some more aggression? No. He can't decide, Mike. He doesn't know if he wants more or not.
Bomb here. Problem's gonna be the bomb. Sassinero gets one at least. But Nock has to live, and he gets the kill and he's away. If he gets this bomb and he gets out, I mean, they've got this space on A again. It's far from a sure thing. But now this is a very winnable round. Gaps are being made. Timing is rough there for STYKO. Apeks are trying to take advantage of this space, right? But in doing so, they're leaving themselves super isolated on their own fights.
Why have they left A this exposed? There's not even anybody jiggling.
Having seen Nock, they're making that gamble. It's going to be a gamble that costs them. And with jkaem on the angle to control these rotations as well, when this bomb goes down, they could be in a lot of trouble. jkaem's cleared out everything. He hears the footsteps. He's going to make absolutely sure, yep, you got the bomb plant. Smoke goes in for Donut. They're now supremely confident. Adams realizes, uh-oh, this fight is not the way I wanted it to go. jkaem, tough battle, tough brawl. He's got one. Let's see if Nock can clutch this up. This time he won't go for the rotate. This time he won't go for the flank. He's trying to toy with their expectations. They're thinking that he could do it again. And this time he sticks around for the fight. Get spotted. Pixel on. No, he's got one. He should know where the second is as well. Now he does. Dance around the box. And Nock secures it. I love the change-up play from Nock, right? Last time he went for that long flank, nearly caught them off guard. This time, sticking in the spot. They just don't know what to expect.
Movistar need a pause, don't they? They need to address... I don't mind giving A. I don't mind ceding ground, playing into mid. But to have no awareness of that side of the map, to have no information, that's the crime. That is the crime here. To allow a player all the way out and into CT. A free plant. Space for the after plant. How many times has STYKO got into Temple? Loads. This is getting out of control. This is getting out of control. Davey G trying to answer back on the SMGs. It's hectic. It's honestly one of the better round openings, but Apeks are just on a tear, and they have been since that second half of Vertigo.
Ooh. Maybe he had anything other than a CZ there. Maybe he goes for that fight, but CZ at that range.
They're also winning with such a different brand of Counter-Strike. T-side Vertigo was early entries. This is not early entries. This is Apeks manipulating the map.
Yeah. Space found. Okay, hold on. No. I will no longer hold on. No armor here for Stadoto CZ. Were you giving him like an 8% chance here? 8% chance.
I think that's generous.
It's not nothing. Oh, look at this movement, though. Look at this movement. How is jkaem ready for that particular maneuver? Nicely done. It's all good. You're absolutely right, right? The space manipulation right now. It's pretty wild.
The memo's been pretty much the same for Movistar the whole half. It's always been, we want mid, and we want it for the whole round. And not a lot of deviation from that. And I'm curious. I don't mind them opening up with mid. You've got to be there to use the util, but mid rounds on A that are causing problems. jkaem takes his mid spawn. Trade for him. This is good for the T side. I think they're happy with this. Whittle down the numbers. Bit of pressure on mid. And they're going straight into B.
Sausalito dead. Oh, the double swing. What a reaction from nawwk. That was the backbreaker moment. Now instead, STYKO forced to try and stall this out. And even on the spam, it's hard to place this shot. STYKO plants a little wide. Savvy move from the vet. Smoke down, flash down. This slows down just. No kits. Big risk. They're going to back away. They're going to concede. That's 7 on the board for Apeks. Even though this one gets touch and go at this point, if you're Apeks, you're playing with house money, right? Every round win, doesn't matter how you get it. Really doesn't matter how you get it. You're already crowing about this half. Everything more, just one step closer to moving on.
T side as well. They can brunt. Losing numbers. They're getting bomb plants. They're making Movistar ever so uncomfortable. What do you do if you're Movistar? I guess you have to buy again in this following round. You're just spewing rounds out left, right, and center. You can't continue in that vein. Surely not. Another pause. I guess they're having that discussion of whether to go all in. So we've seen this a few times now on B. The lurk smoke. Smoke that lands between the pillar and the kind of stairs, the altar bit on the right side as you come up the ramp from the T side perspective. Seen that in a few rounds now. That was the smoke that allowed Kakanita to get that early entry on that. I think it's the first gun round where he killed STYKO. It's making Movistar very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Let's see. We need Movistar to change the script a bit. We need some A aggression. We need... Apeks... I feel like Apeks know what's coming most of these rounds at the moment. I don't think they've been surprised much in this half.
No, it doesn't feel that way, does it? Kind of felt the same way on Vertigo, right? They were the manipulators. They were the ones making the change up. They off... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, does he check it? If he checks it, who checks who? Who checks who? Oh boy, this is a standoff. Sausalito gets a kill elsewhere. That applies the pressure. Did they just pass each other like ships in the night? This is getting weird. Neither one's looking back. Oh, Alan, he could find the bomb. This could be the bomb.
He's just losing so many teammates.
I mean, it may not wind up mattering. But this is and he doesn't check the bomb spot. Instead, he goes to check elbow, but knocks knife out. Ooh, now it gets weird. Now they realize STYKO's like, how the hell? What? What? If you're nawwk, you knew you had a player in mid. You knew you had a player A main. Not going to be terribly happy with your teammates for that one.
I think they're hunting Adams first.
They are.
They're waiting for the flank, but they haven't caught him. He's got out towards the bomb. This is a lot better now for Movistar.
This gets real weird. But as they clear B main, right? This could be a double peek from window. Even clearing towards spawn. Oh boy, that's a big miss from Sausalito. He's been really good today, but that could be the blunder that cost him this round. 20 seconds, there's no time.
Have they got time?
They've left the bomb. Hold on. No, they have to just go for kills at this point, I think. 15 seconds, I don't think they can rotate towards a site. Well, and they're not getting the kills either. It's a dead sprint for Sense. He'll just have time, but there's a player on, and no chance.
Kill him off time.
Patience. Well executed.
Wow. Well, that
should have been a slam down ground.
That's
STYKO misses a
fortune.
player in A main and it all falls apart.
Well. Movistar will know they didn't really deserve that. they'll know that on raw Counter-Strike, they didn't deserve to win the round. But look what it's done. I mean, they kept the Apeks money honest. There has been a lot of close rounds. There's an eco out from Apeks. So what should have been 8-1 and a half buy for Movistar has flipped. Pause in for Apeks, I guess. I think they just need to stay calm. As you said it a few rounds ago, their T-side is already phenomenal.
Yeah, yeah.
If this ends 8-4, it's still pretty much game over.
The trick now is it's almost like in these last 3 rounds, it's almost like more of a psychological fight than it is anything else. You just don't want Movistar to win out, because then they're going to start to feel good about themselves. They're going to have that chance. They're going to have the buffer of rounds. 7-5 is very recoverable. But if you can segment these, if you can make them fight for every inch, even if they're winning some of these, you just make it difficult for them. That's how you keep the winning edge on.
It's also so important after losing a round like that. I mean, in your demo reviews after, you can actually break down where the flaws, but in the moment, you just got to acknowledge that we're still easily winning this game. It's still in our grasp. Let's stay calm. No need to panic. This round, though, they have had to swallow their pride. Pistols are out. Nobody from Movistar really wants to present, do they? So no easy duels. Ooh, that's good. Okay. Mopos on notice.
How many bodies are here? Again, a lot of space being left towards A. They've got the bomb A main, so it almost feels like this might be the classic matchmaking strat. The quintessential one. You've pulled everybody here. It's just a donut player. Oh, need 1 kill. Need 1 kill to really sell it and make them feel comfortable, I think, and they are not getting that 1 kill. jkaem still going to try it? Has he been hurt by the donut player? Apparently not. If you plant safe for spawn. Oh, no. Tries to plant open, and that's going to be it. Had to take a gamble there on positioning. Understandable. But it is a comfortable round for Movi.
First one for a long time. Okay, well. Still recovery mission. Still recovery. Just is having a great game. He did have that ace, of course. In slightly bizarre circumstances, but at least he's pulling his weight. It's Mopos, the man who plays in towards Jag. He's so important. Just slips up here at the worst possible time. And now we're looking at players like Mopos, like Adams, to be the playmakers from mid and Jag. They just can't get engaged, though, in this half. Mopos especially. He'll never be able to hold on to this piece of map control.
Still getting 1 back. I could put the emphasis on B again. Still a minute, though, for Apeks to cook. Plenty of time as far as they're concerned, and plenty of time for anxiety to creep in here for Movistar.
Look at what that window at the red room smoke has done. Just that smoke has made Dodo think, I don't want to play behind this.
Well, think about
I want to gamble on the site, and he's got it wrong.
Think about how many times, when we've had these late slowdown calls, it's wound up being a creep out A main. They've taught him the tendency, and now they go for the tendency breaker. They go for the B hit with nobody on site. It's a save call. Even if this utility did something. Oh, 1 bullet away from that spam mattering. 2 bullets, maybe. But even if this is, it has to be a save call. Even if they'd gotten that kill. It's such a risk, such a gamble. So Apeks find that 8. They find that 8. You mentioned, Alan. This is,
it's phenomenal.
This is great.
Think about this half. They've almost lost a 1v5. They blew a 5-on-3 where they had both bomb sites because of a flank. There are many worlds where this this is, what, 10-1 or something? Apeks, in terms of their gun rounds, their approaches, their macro, Sense needs a lot of credit. He's not the highest performer statistically. nawwk's way ahead, of course, but the way this T side has been orchestrated, the way they have manipulated the CD side, the way they've taken space every time there's information, Apeks is a well-oiled machine right now.
It's kind of fascinating. It's one of those things where you'd love to know the balance, especially with the way they're playing in terms of the space they're taking. How much of this is, you know, plans from spawn, and how much of it is just players going, I think I can do this. I think I can get this room. And then them reacting off the news. Either way, it's brilliant. jkaem now catches two, a 2-for-1. Very happy with that exchange rate. Nade gonna be on to the next player. They're just making both bots miserable, but hold on. There's a standstill for this final round. A cacophony of kills, and we've got a round back on. Maybe Apeks getting a little bit ahead of themselves, but it might have cost them a 9th.
Eyes on the minimap. 2B for Movistar Koi. STYKO just now is checking mid. He's checking A. He's calling, I can't see anything. These two players, I didn't see any world where they moved for Movistar. How do you break this crossfire? We need a massive entry from STYKO.
The molly might help. Ooh, but they're just going to go contact on it. Now it's just about looking the right way at the right time, and he's not. Leaves it all on a knock. The molly's lost as well. Disaster on. Unwinnable situation. 4 rounds at least. 3 of the last 4, and Movistar will attempt the recovery after this break. back into this second half, and a strong start for Apeks could see this end in a 2-0. The buck is on Movistar. They got to do something about this. It's an nade take. There's 2 players here. That nade's going to draw focus towards the site. That might set up jkaem to strike. STYKO getting kills. Oh my goodness. He's just able to play this out now. jkaem comes in for the cleanup. That's exactly how they drew it up. That is exactly what they wanted to happen in that round. It goes perfectly.
I think even better, STYKO's just meant to take contact.
Yeah,
he gets a nade off on people's heads. 2 kills. He's just meant to be baiting for jkaem. He just flattened the first 2 players anyway.
Dude, I'm getting real hype about this Apeks team, man. I'm getting... I've been resisting it because it's been a little up and down, but if this is the form they're bringing, if these are some of the ideas that they're cooking heading into the major, right? Because this is where we're seeing the fruits of their training, of their prac. It's starting to look real exciting. Okay, here's a chance for Movistar. They trade out just 1 for 1 on the entrance towards A, but they need to cross the bomb and... Oh, no, I think they missed their window. Ooh, need to get that plant down. A main flank's coming through, and they're just going to try and leave. They're leaving. They're headed towards B.
It's the
When
right
does
decision.
Apeks sniff this out?
It's the right decision. They heard
they
the
know.
flank from Kakanito. Okay, focus up Apeks. There is a kit on sense, so you shouldn't be too scared of a retake. Smokes galore. Let one of these SMGs go in first and just play together. There's not a lot of HP on these Movistar players.
Setting up the first retake smoke. Sets off cave. Actually, we'll take advantage of that to actually get into cave. Okay, Davi G. Okay, hold on. It's just Sausalito. He doesn't have a kit. Alan, they've lost this round. They've lost this round. Sausalito's going to back away. This was looking so good for Apeks. But the late slip away, what a play, what a call. What an adjustment to make. And Movistar now, they're going to get a chance to fight here for Ancient.
This was their only route back into this series. Lose this, full eco, Apeks up to 11. That's touching distance. What a round. That kill from Mopos through the smoke. We weren't on board. That looked like a full-on guesstimate spam. And it connects. And what a kill that was. Caused Apeks a lot of problems. They're going to force back, but it's not pretty, is it? Rifle on Kakanito, but elsewhere, a lot of concessions. You can't mess up now, though, if you're Movistar. You've just been given a lifeline.
No stumbles here. And there's enough danger in this round, right, that it's tension on. They're picking the right site, though. Bomb's not with them, but they are taking space towards A, and that puts STYKO in a very tough spot with just a Tech 9. No one's really close enough to come in to support. Even jkaem, the closest player, has an SMG. Good luck. Godspeed. But if they don't clear tree... Okay, they're clearing tree. Presence of mind. Well done. Save call.
Mm-hmm. Should be.
That was very much a canary in the coal mine setup.
I don't mind
STYKO
it
is
from
just...
Apeks. I mean, they had to take some sort of risk. It's the wrong way. They can't afford to lose these guns, though. Just for the economic damage, it's going to be important later on.
Mm.
Well, we
The window
said...
peaks the next one.
We said Movistar Koi couldn't afford to make any mistakes. Bit of foresight maybe with that call to go through donut. No resistance. That was perfect. Okay. Well, we've checked off the first few tick boxes in terms of making this recovery happen. Way to go. But at least now it's possible.
Yeah? I mean, this next one, you've got to avoid the existing guns, but doubt they put anything around it. Should be no util either for Apeks. Makes this a very tough round to win. You basically, I mean, like, Sausalito makes a big play or it doesn't happen, is about the way this goes. Or Knock finds... I mean, this isn't even a map where you can really get a million tags and fall back. Unless they go for the mid fight, that's about it. So, good luck. It'll just be STYKO and Cave with the Zeus. Love that. Mollied out. Don't love that as much. He actually doesn't really get mollied out either. First chance at the scout shot. Misses. Nade's good. Jacob spent 300 on that HE, and he does get value off of it. Oh, come on, STYKO. Get the Zeus kill. Wolpa's going to give it to him. Sausalito's lost. That's the big gun. That's the big gun gone. That's the valuable piece. Wolpa's, what do you got? Ah! That's what you got. Got a little stunner. A little stunner on. STYKO trying to stay alive. How much do they want to hunt us down? It's an AK given over, right? You don't want them to keep that. But likewise, such a dangerous choke point to commit into. They're sticking around. Exec coming on B. And Apeks have rotated off at the wrong moment. Gap found. Gap exploited. Just STYKO. And if they peek in from sight, he's a dead man. He's not even got armor behind this right now. He hears it. He's just trying to stay alive. Still a player, Jaguar.
Can't believe he's not been cleared yet. They know he was here.
Yeah, there it is.
There we go. It's a shame they could have done with that. That AK. I mean, these saving guns as well. Granted, the M4 is nice, but the other two...
Get rid of them.
Kind of want to discard them, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, the one M4 makes a difference since Jacob did buy down onto that HE. You might keep the scout. I think it's justifiable. You could deploy sense aggressively. I'm curious to see if they upgrade either of these, or if they try and play the long game. Because you do still have a buffer of rounds to potentially afford the long game. And it does give you a lot more in terms of utility if you save these.
Getting towards the business end. Can't mess around in these gun rounds. Warp out force dodo. A decent B spawn. It looks like he's just lining up a mid smoke. Going to be soon. No, it's the A lurks. Sorry, the B lurks, I think. Yes, it is.
Decent nade exchange. Window peak is rebuffed. They're going to back off of this. So mission accomplished off the early util for Movistar. You deny them the information, you deny them the fight that they want. They're still aggressive in towards mid, but how long can you stick around once the smoke starts to fade? That's the real question. Jacob is risking this a lot. A resmoke on. His precious utility being committed. Now he's going to fight forward with Sausalito. They're going to try and double peek this. The timing is perfect. It couldn't be better. He knows Mopaz is on the angle and he's away. That's brilliant. They risked a lot on this setup. But the risk has paid off now. Sense wants to get frisky. The flashbang's there. The spam is on. That might have been overplaying it. But they've still got the advantage, Alan.
Molly forces jkaem wide.
It airbursts.
Ooh,
it doesn't land.
Okay.
It was misthrown. He doesn't have to leave.
Though. One bad duel and this round is back in jeopardy. There is no util for this CT side. Mopaz has B space. Big kill.
Oh, he's got it.
Big kill.
Jacob's going to be back on this window peak. He might catch the player late. Ooh, but he can't land the blow. And now it's a brawl. It's a brawl for sight. STYKO gives them that chance. Gives them that opportunity. The nade is on. Oh, Tavi G a little lucky on that one. A little lucky on the bounce. Trying to bait out whatever remaining utility they have with that bomb tap. He'll plant it safe. 5 seconds to spare. Just enough. All right, we got this post. And they're away. They're off the site, right? Davi G tucked away. Just playing deep for the spam angle through the wood panel. But they've got the read. Doesn't matter. Davi G's got the win. And not... Thought about tuck and tail. Thought about bailing. But he wants one last look. the player caught, and he just wanted that bit of damage. Don't know what the heck that was. Magazine on the floor. But it will be another round for Movistar Koi.
Very similar to the second round, where got a good man advantage for Apeks. And that switch to stop feeding men into the fray doesn't always flip. Little bit too much. A little bit too much. Maybe it's a double-edged sword of their playstyle. Maybe this is what you get for a team that likes to be proactive. But I'm not surprised that a pause has come in. Miffa surely, after watching around like that, is saying, guys, why are we flashing a player through the mid-smoke in a man advantage? Why are we not playing crossfires on the sides? How are we allowing Mopos to get a one-on-one? A lot of questions to be asked, because this game was done. This game was done approaching the half swap. It was done on the pistol round win on the second half. But not anymore.
Those are some of the moments as well that we saw cost them. I mean, thinking back to Vertigo, right?
Yes.
That 5v3 where Sense then tries to get aggressive around the side hole smoke, loses his life. Like it's almost a rinse repeat of that sort of sequence of events. And I understand sort of being true to your philosophy, trying to keep up the aggression, but man advantages are man advantages for a reason. They afford you certain privileges. Again, they're going to go for this aggressive window peek, but this time there's nades on it. jkaem, it's going to be a tougher fight here. They know exactly what he's trying to do. And the funnel in towards B this time, Nawwk isn't off. And he's handing out haircuts. Molotov at his feet. He has to back away. Almost sticks around, but Sausalito shut down. That's the big kill. Molotov shutting down Sausalito in this one. And now, do you want to risk this retake, Alan? What do you think?
I think they're going to go for it. jkaem's already in behind. But now it's troublesome. What do you do if you're Sense? Do you push him to the side? Do you try and back out? His teammates have pulled the ripcord. It's an even game. Movistar have so much money. And I've got to give him credit. Mopos had a bad first half. He couldn't lock down Jag to save his life in a lot of those rounds. But in the second half, he's had 2 or 3 game-changing entry kills. And this round was no different.
I'd like to see them get Nawwk in earlier, right? We're seeing a lot of Nawwk holding passive angles, deep angles. It is kind of Nawwk style more. But, I mean, even on that B fight, right? There's more aggressive approaches you can have towards opping in towards the ramp. He gets one. It's not enough. It's not enough by the time he finds that kill. Needs more chances to swing because the numbers are good for Nawwk, but so many of these kills now in the second half are coming when the round's already out of whack. Huge utility change. They want this window fight again. And this time it's going to cost them. It's become so telegraphed, Alan. They've run that 3 rounds in a row.
And Nawwk can't get engaged. He's the sole A player. Might come under fire soon, but there's so much util for this T side. Surely Apeks have got to hold on to these guns. I mean, Nawwk's out in CT on A.
This gets interesting. Movistar stalling out. They've got one more smoke, but it's by window. So it's not really deployable right now. And this smoke might actually be enough to send them back the other way, in which case Sense's position could prove ornery. Seems like for now they're just going to throw in a little hesitate, stutter step, wait out that smoke, and then give A another look, but the op's now committed. The op's now committed. Sausalito's here as well. This isn't the light sight. Oh, what was that? That's going to be a bit embarrassing. Don't want that one back for sure. Damage done, but far from enough to make this viable. Nawwk is on the wrong side of the map. That is a sit or missed from Nawwk.
Still, though, they were playing from a huge deficit. For different reasons, they've lost these rounds, Apeks, but the common thread is the mid-heavy openings, leaving other places exposed. This time they did die in mid on the aggression. But the round before it was difficult for solo A. At what point you just can't cut your losses and say we're not going to fight for this anymore. Yep. Check out the defense. Given mid. Flying sights. Adams is going to run up. Oh my lord. That is wild.
They're starting to feel it, Mr. Krabs. They're starting to get some juice going. Oh. Speaking of juice, Sausalito. Thought I'll try and get everything out of this. Oh, but the smoke now. I'm going to put Adams on notice.
He doesn't know about it.
He's just going to come back. He doesn't know. Oh, the head, I think. Oh, it's such a weird fight. Sausalito wins it. This is getting strange. Oh, the push out of A main. That could have been a backbreaker. Instead, now Davi G's in spawn. Oh, Sense has made a footstep. He's aware this is a possibility, but does he fully clear it is the question. No, is the answer. And that is a resounding answer as well. Now Apeks are, to put it frankly, up the creek without a paddle. Whichever way Movistar turns, there's going to be options available to them. Can't let this go too long. Oh, he's a lucky man. He's a lucky man. But even with that kill, a bomb plant down, this map spinning out of control. It's a desperate situation for Apeks.
It's just gone by the wayside. And it's such a surprise because that first half, they had such poise with how they positioned. Such macro control of the map. But on this defense, it's Movistar that's pushing them around. It's Movistar that's taking the space in mid. It's Movistar that's getting aggressive on B and making Apeks uncomfortable. And I'm not sure there's a way back into this. What do you do in this? Do you buy here if you're Apeks? I don't know what you do.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna buy. They're gonna buy is the answer. They're gonna chase it. They've got enough. They feel. Nawwk can drop a gun. He'll do that. This has been such a strange half of play, it feels like. Because there have been moments where it feels like Apeks have the advantages, they have the answers, and it just always seems to spin out of control.
They've lost a fair few man advantages. That's why it's hard for us to put our fingers on this, because it's like they are. It's not their opening rounds being 4 and 5 after 20 seconds. They've had their moments in this half, and for a map player this experienced, it's just a bit shocking, really. Scenes that we're getting in this second half. Movistar, though, they had their moments at times on Vertigo. But this second half, this T side of Ancient is incredible.
It's been brilliant. And it's crazy, too, because, I mean, even if you look at the scoreboard, it's a little confusing. If you look at nawwk's scoreline, he's only died, I think, once, maybe twice this half. But he's just been forced into saves in so many moments. Been in unwinnable situations just trying to save the gun. STYKO, all the pressure on him. He's got Nawwk and Donut. There is no mid presence, but STYKO's got a delivery here. Flashbang. Oh, there's some gaps in it. Decent damage done for STYKO. jkaem's gonna try and commit into this brawl. And he's gonna deliver. Even with the flames at his feet, he gets the 1-for-1 at least. How does Movi want to approach this? They've got all the smokes down. There's a chance to get this plant. They're waiting for this mid push, though. Sausalito resists, restrains himself for the moment, and seems like he's going to be content to play contain.
They're out of smokes on Movistar. It's a
he hears
hard
this rotate. This lures him in.
On A. They need this. They need to reroute. They need mid. They need to go back towards B. I don't think straight out of A main is going to be easy anymore.
I don't mind this, though, because they've rumbled the mid player even without that kill. They know that's going to force Apeks to cover more of the map. And Sense is a little wary that a player's... Well, he's gone. He's wary that he's gone through B. He's got the molly. Oh, spotted the player, spotted the player. Someone just calmed it. Peeks, though, had a molly and a smoke. There was stall out util available, but peeking over the box, losing his life now. It has to be Nawwk from Donut. And they do not have to fight him, but they will! They will face! That might cost them. That might cost them. Not trying to pull this bomb plant off, but STYKO covers in time. Nawwk was just trying to buy time for his teammate to get up on the angle. But at this point, he's got to commit. Still doesn't have a kit. He doesn't have a kit, and the swing out, they know he's off this. Nate Popper. They don't have to give him what he's looking for, and Nawwk is once again gonna save.
I can't believe this.
This is only one round this half. Won by Apeks. One round. It was the pistol round.
Yeah, they've been swept. And as we're saying, another round where Apeks, in a lot of ways, have an advantage. And they just can't position correctly. One slowdown from Movistar Koi. One duel in towards mid to force players back. And then we're playing 2B with a solo player on A that's playing with a FAMAS and having to cover the mid flank, and it was just impossible. Ah. I can't believe this turnaround. I can't believe how good Movistar have looked on this T side. This surely is done.
Here comes the hit, though. WG, big kill. jkaem able to trade it out. jkaem on the line! It's not done yet, Alan! It's not done! Finally, some backbone here for Apeks. Courtesy of their veteran. Courtesy of jkaem. The guy who just keeps delivering. In big moments, in pressure moments. A man they can rely on, but it's not done yet. This will not be the first moment where Just flipped the script entirely down to 4 HP. This should be it. Has to dodge his own nade, much less theirs. It's not over till it's over.
Thank God for jkaem. Okay. 2 to go. 2 to go. Finally, somebody just stakes a claim. As good as Nawwk has been stats-wise this half, it's not like he's got 2 openers and ended a round. That was the first time an individual has stepped up to the plate post-pistol and brought it home for Apeks. How do they set up? 2-1-2. Seeding mid-control, being taken now by Movistar Koi. Re-smoke in towards Red Room as they start to eke out more space. Nawwk, though, no util towards Donut. He's still on the angle, and I think STYKO is about to walk straight into him. Yes, he is. Big opener.
Now pressure on for Movistar. Feels like they've tensioned up. I mean, these early exchanges have been going their way so often. Now it's a different look. jkaem goes to the late window peek. The window swing. He collects. Doesn't need to keep going. 1 and away would have been plenty there. But the trade opens up some possibilities. Nawwk will hold on towards mid. STYKO's getting active outside of A main, so the B defenders need to hold for the moment. Saucinitas got the right idea. Mopaz is the real problem here. Oh, but he looks away. The smokes distract him. His teammate can't pull focus. And now, Alan, this bomb's going down. There's 2 kits for the retake, but they'll have to wait for the numbers to get here, and it will be some time. STYKO doesn't want to give up the audio cue going up ramp, so they'll threaten. Oh, and it doesn't pay off. That shot would have been a killer. Instead, Adams kills his teammate. Take sense out of play. And this is falling apart. Big shot for Knock. Can't be saving now. No more chances. Smoke down. The double caved up on it. Defuse. Lost ability. STYKO's just going to stick and pray. And the shots aren't wide. Body block in. They've done it. The spam wasn't enough. The kills are, though. No money will be saved through, but Apeks just need one more.
What is happening? STYKO can't believe it. Can't believe he didn't get that headshot. But still, Apeks find a way to win. Third pause from Movistar Koi. I think that's the sixth pause of the map. 6 out of 6 used between the teams. Final round of regulation. Look at the buy from Apeks because they lost all their members. It's not perfect. And actually, yeah, no kit on the CT side. Eyes on that. If the bomb gets planted. But Koi, after on they just had a massive streak. Huge streak to get back into this game. If it slips to overtime, they'll feel like what an opportunity has gone by the wayside. And that afterplant was a pretty good one. Okay. Apeks have changed the game. They're not fighting for mid anymore. They're not
STYKO's
going
dead.
over
That's
the
all of A.
window. But
That's
caught
all
on
of
the
A.
A aggression. Oh my lord.
Big window opened up. Nawwk has to focus in now. Ooh, they're doubling up on the mid fight?
Yeah, I think they're going to clear mid. They want some map control back in tow.
daviG's doing a good job of this, though. He's tucked, right? He's not giving them anything obvious. And this could be dangerous on the peek back in. Are they aware? All about timing here. I think he's just heard a footstep in mid. daviG could end this map. And he'll find it. And now that's mid under threat. Now that's Nawwk under pressure. Has to get this kill. He does so. Now he can focus back on towards A. Big trade up from Nawwk. The B players can go, take the pressure off in towards mid, but the pressure's on. The flashbangs are out. The utility is flying around the site. There's not a lot of room for Nawwk to operate. He knows he has to get something before he withdraws. Otherwise, this might as well be done. Flashbang doesn't land. A tough angle for Nawwk, and he will commit to it. And now, they feel some comfort playing for the retake. He's just stalling out for Movistar. They cannot wait for this smoke to be gone. They don't have anything else. The reroute, though, for Nawwk wants to get around towards spawn, so that means it's going to be left to Sausalito to hold this. But Movi, they're doing this without flashes. They've used everything. They've burned it all. But Mopaz flying in, and that's enough. The turnaround, the run boost. Who needs nades? Who needs flashes? Who needs smokes when you got a Mopaz?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That should be near on impossible. Right.